a definition from the textbook on what is the meaning of specific performance. So basically, specific performance is an equitable remedy that compels the defaulting party to perform her contractual obligations. In other words, it means a seller breaches her contract for the sale of personal property. For examples of personal property would include a famous painting or a statue, an original manuscript, or a rare edition of a book, a patent, a copyright, and shares of stock in a closely held corporation, or even an heirloom.
So articles of this kind cannot normally be purchased elsewhere, so that makes them very rare. And what we're going to do is portray something that's supposed to be a rare piece. It's an heirloom, one of a few items that are available of this time. So Nicole, I hear you have this painting that's got these tigers. I love tigers. I hear there's only like 3 or 4 of them in the United States.
Yep, and it's in 3D of 2 tigers. Yep, very rare.
3D. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. So how much are you going to want for something like that?
$50.
$50? Can I send you a money order?
What was that?
Can I send you a money order?
Yes, you may.
Okay, and how soon would you deliver that?
It will take about 2 to 3 business days.
Okay, and that would come by UPS?
Yes, it will.
Okay. Will you ask for a signature to make sure I got it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. And are those costs included in that $500?
50.
Excuse me?
Is that included in that cost of $50?
Yep, the total purchase, yep, will be $50.
Okay, great. So I'll send her a check for the $50. And once she receives the check, she is supposed to send me the painting. But unfortunately, she changes her mind. So, Nicole, you got my check? You got my money order for the $50?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you sent out the painting. It's been a week. I haven't seen it.
Well, I decided to. I changed my mind because I didn't want $50. I would rather have a little bit more. So unfortunately, I didn't send it out.
But we had a deal.
I know, but $50
I really want
too low.
No, I really want that picture, but I don't think it's worth $500.
Yes, it is. There's only like 3 or 4 out of them, in the United States. I'm sorry.
Well, I am too, because now you're breaching a contract, so I'm going to have to take you to court. Yes. Because under those circumstances, you're breaching your contract, and your specific performance was to get me that picture, and we agreed upon it. And I've been waiting all this time. You should have notified me, at the time that you didn't want it for that. You wanted it for $500. We should have negotiated at that time. So I'm going to have to take you to court. So at this point, I would have to take her to court under specific performance. However, in this case, since it is such a rare painting, monetary damages or financial reward for that is going to be unable to be assured. So in this instance, the buyer would avail myself of equitable remedies of specific performance, telling the courts would have to tell her to give me that photo or that picture, that 3D picture. So that's specific performance. However, if this was a piece of property like a house would stand on or a field, what that would then be also is real property. Real property is different though, because each property that a house or a piece of land is unique. There's no exact replica of that one piece of land. That also comes under specific performance as well. So in that case, if the seller refused to convey the title to that piece of land, the buyer may seek the aid of the court and compel the seller to convey the title to that piece of property, just as the court would convey her to give that piece of property to me for the agreed upon amount. So that is your specific performance. there's a lot of variables to it as far as different types of property. Again, if it is a home, piece of property, land, those are specific and individual, so that would be conveyed over to the person who purchased it, that particular piece of property. If it's something such as a photo or something rare, then they would still convey that piece of property to that person under that law, because again, there's no monetary way to value that. That is specific performance, and thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.